Hi all, welcome to a special Chess 24 Banter Blitz session pre-World Chess Championship. So game 6, I believe, today. So hopefully it'll be a fantastic game to watch after this Blitz. If you want to play thematic openings to celebrate the World Chess Championship, I'll play the Sicilian defense with black. If you want to play knight f3, I'll play knight c6, and then you can play bishop b5 if you want. Okay, this is the discount code screen. Chess24 has had the most amazing, unbelievably brilliant, awesome, incredible live commentary on the World Championship. And to get all the benefits, become a premium member, 15% off with this voucher code, Kingscrusher. So well worth it. You've got the likes of Grischuk, rank 8 in the world, Piers Vidler, other fantastic commentators. So well worth it, and other great benefits of being a full member. So that's Pink Floyd, my playlist. Better close that, and that's Leela Chess. Where is my where's my webcam? There. Yeah, Pink Floyd The Moon is on my music playlist. So anyway, back to this. Okay. So hopefully webcam should be appearing soon on my preview. And we've got some challenges here today. Okay, so challenges. Braun Cole, hi there. Oh, my sound is a bit too high. Hi there, I hope this is okay on the thing. I'll say hi here. Actually, I just realised something. I'll say hi there. Let's not lose on time. E4, E6. Oh, God, I meant to play the Sicilian. I meant to play the Sicilian. Okay. Well, maybe they're going to play the French in the World Championship. Sorry about that. I did actually mean to play the Sicilian defence. Let's go into this advert on my preview. So, undermining the centre, French defence. Strategy, undermining d4. Let's mute that. Okay. Oh, did I just do a pre-move? There could have been d takes and I would have lost my queen there. Come on, let's not try and do risky pre-moves. That wouldn't be a very nice handicap to have. If I think I should wait for my opponent to move. Okay. It's all the excitement of the World Championship has got to me, clearly, and okay, let's calm down, focus on this blitz somehow. Okay, what to do? A6 looks like a move I've seen before in this type of position. Now maybe, in fact, this for B5 is interesting, at least interesting. Although it looks as though I could have problems with f5 later, so I'll stop that for a moment. Maybe bishop b7, is that worth it? Bishop b7 or c takes d. I hope audio and sound is okay, by the way. If you let me know, just in case it isn't. Let's stop h5. So bishop e7 is pretty locked up at the moment, this position. Pretty strategic. Yeah, knight g5 looks dangerous. Actually, why didn't I play c takes d4 here? Coming to think about it. Because actually there was a weakness in the last move of knight g5, weakening d4. That should come naturally as an automatic reflex. If a knight moves, what does it weaken? I keep preaching that, but yeah, weakness to the last move. So knight g5 weakens d4, therefore c takes is more effective than usual. C takes d4, much more effective than usual. However, he can keep the pawn pinned with bishop g1. Unless I'm doing some crazy queen sacrifice, This is not going to be good to take the knight, but let's have a look anyway. Bishop g1. Maybe hg for rook takes h4, check. Oh, let's put the screen back. Hg for rook takes h4, check. So bishop g1, hg, bishop takes, rook takes h4. The knight could move back. Let's see. Or the bishop could move back. Let's see. Okay. So, right. Intriguing. I will play hg for a moment. And maybe I should unpin. Or what about b4 actually? b4? I'm hoping there isn't a sacrifice on f7 or something, or e6. I hope it's not too dangerous. So I hope you've enjoyed the World Chess Championship so far. I think it's been quite a lot of fun with the Sicilian defences rather than Berlin. I hope future World Championships also have Sicilian defence and stuff. Fun openings. So yeah, it's been way above my expectations actually already. And we even had a kind of wing gambit in the previous game, so that was quite exciting. So Fischer had actually played that wing gambit against Spassky in the 1992 unofficial World Championship match. Different move order, taking on c6 immediately, b takes, and then later b4. It was an amazing game to check out. Fischer Spassky 1992 for that wing gambit we saw in game 5. So that really spices up things when they're playing gambits. Because yeah, usually I'm thinking the World Championship games are going to be super solid, super duper solid. But yeah, that was cool. So what about knight h7? Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, this h5 looks scary. Can I do something about h5 before I get thumped? Intriguing. Maybe. Oh, that's dangerous, isn't it? What about queen e7 for knight takes e5 and queen takes g5? Is that an idea? If I play knight takes e5, calculate this hg for a moment. Well, there's at least knight takes to hold the rook. If rook takes, maybe there's g takes. Oh, there's at least knight takes there anyway. So I'm not sure hg is that dangerous. If I can play knight takes g6 at least. Alright, thanks for the game. Thanks for the game there. Alright. Okay, the great, the one, the great Schellingford. Okay. You know what? I've had a good game with the Shaq Benoni once. Let's try that today. Yeah, I used to have this plan from a chess magazine, this h4 bishop h3 plan. I'm not sure it's that scary because white's kind of weakening the light squares as well. So, you know, that has to be borne in mind. There's covering b5 here. Yes, he is covering b5. Okay, if I provoke f3, is that useful? To provoke f3? Or does he want to, maybe he wants to play that anyway. Okay. Actually, you know what? I want to kick this knight. I've got the knight covering e6. Let's kick this knight. I'm ready to take and blockade on d6, I hope. This has got a blast through, I hope not. Can I blockade on d6? I want to play knight. I want to play bishop d6, I think, as priority. Just as a safety precaution. And then knight g4. I'm hoping. Bishop d6. And then knight g4. So, is this any good? If I can get to play it. Will I get to play that? Huh. Right, he's on h5 here. He's on h5. This does leave a weak pawn. Why not knight f7 instead? Because he could take and then arrange a knight to hit g4. Actually, this is good also. It's covering things. Now, knight d6 is also interesting. It's a nice blockade, superficially. I'll have this pawn. That pawn, yeah. Okay, maybe b5 in the circumstance. Try and undermine e4. If h6, g5. I can play bishop d8 to a rook a8. That's important to know. Or maybe knight takes for knight d4. Is there any other clever tricks here? Any knight takes? Knight d4. That looks useful. There's rook b2 for queen g4 here. And my king can go to f7. I can win h6. I think that's one of the key points. I can win h6 with a bit of compensation, hopefully. I've got to be careful here because of knight f6. Alright, I've got his queen attack though, so hold on, there's knight e5 check there. Okay, so that rules out some stuff. How about knight c8 then? Let's check queen g2. Well, nice knight on d4. I like my knight on d4 here. That gives me something, surely. There's rook h6 for queen g4. What does he do? Knight f6 after rook c8. What if I played rook f6? That's still rook c8. So it's actually threatening knight f6. Hang on. On knight f6 I take. It's got rook takes c8. King e7. Queen takes. King takes. Oh man. Is it any more sane way to play this position than rook h6? What about king d8, just getting out of this horrible check mechanism? So that's not check. I don't want this coordinating on c8, this queen. So I want to threaten rook takes h6 without any magic fireworks going off. Rook takes h6 without the fireworks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So have I got time for bishop f8, rook f6, rook h6, rook h6? What if I just take that centre pawn to take? Well, I don't know, rook f6 is going to be dangerous. Maybe there's rook c2 there. Fascinating. If it's better. No, there's no rook h6 or rook f8. Okay, I'll play this. Right. So rook c2 might give me something. For knight e2, maybe that's too slow. It looks as though it might be too slow. We'll get my king further out over here. Yeah, I think so now. Oh, there's rook c3. Oh, there was rook c3 for knight e2 check. Oh. Okay, hasn't got check on b3. I think I had rook c3 for knight e2 check. Okay, so I'm on his rook. Have I got any other concrete threat I should be aware of? c4 for bishop c5? Okay, I think I'll cover the b file for a moment. Oh, hang on. There's queen a3. That looks really dangerous. Oh, there's always queen g4. Hold on. Okay. Whew. Oh, that was a tense game. That was a thriller. Oh, blimey, that was a thriller. Okay, thanks for the game. Okay. Blimey, that was a total blitz thriller, I got to say. Because I think he had queen a3 for queen a8 at the very least. I think I might have missed rook c3 at one point for knight e2 check. I like the queen h3 for setting up the knight f6 and rook takes c8 stuff. That was quite fun. Well, in the variations to check out. Yeah, okay. It was interesting. It was interesting. It was fun. Oh, I seem to have some drilling next door. That's nice. It was quiet before the stream. Now, okay. I'm hoping it doesn't carry on too much. Right, it's giving me a nice It seems fairly comfortable. Let's press on. So hopefully G5 is something without weakening myself too much. With that knight spearheading the position, I'm hoping this is dangerous. Do I take or not? I'll just play G5. If I just play G5 for a moment. Yeah, I'm not sure how to assess this. It's pretty tense. He's got moves like knight G3, I guess. I'm not sure what that does. F6 is a concern, which he has played. Now, if I take on E4 first, that means there's no knight F6, and I can play G takes on knight G4. And I can fork the F6 pawn with the H6 pawn. And maybe that's something. It might not be, but maybe it is. I got him thinking a little bit. A bit of a clock advantage here developing. G takes. There's also bishop E4 for queen G4 check, and that looks dangerous. So if I maybe take on E4 first, because if he takes, then there's F takes in any case. So queen G4 check. If let's see, king H8, there's knight F7, forking king and queen, which must be good. I'm going to watch out for rook G8, that's the only thing. So I can slip in queen F5 check. Okay, is it Christmas come early, putting up Christmas stuff or something? That sometimes happens towards Christmas. Okay, so king H7, queen F5 check. I'll be winning that queen. Without rook G8. And this is anything stronger. Let's get this rook in to the attack. That looks pretty bad. Okay, thanks for the game there. I got a bit lucky there. City Slicker. Okay. Comment on stream. Comment on stream. Drilling noises or Grizz tricks, baby, which is worse. So City Slicker, yes, thank you for that amusing comment. We are most amused here. Grishuk. I think my friend Alex has said Grishuk. It's not Grizzchuk, it's Grishuk. In any case. Okay. Rank 8 in the world. So, this looks like a Greek gift scenario, which might be effective. The classic Greek gift. So, beware of Greeks holding gifts. Trojan horse comes to mind. So, bishop takes is like a nice gift. Knight g4, then the queen springs in, and there's no use of f3 here, so this might be more effective than usual, because there's no use of f3 to repulse the queen, or repel the queen, could be a word, going up in popularity. Alright, thanks, City Slicker. Okay, that's pretty dangerous. Yeah, I think if the rook moves, queen takes f2, and then knight takes e3, forks queen and g2, so I think it's pretty dangerous there. Okay, Prom, hi. Go with my pet knight c6 system. And I also like this variation quite a lot of the Roi de Pez. Apparently, I found out recently, Smyslov kind of played this. It might actually be called the Smyslov defense. So let's see. f5, f4. It's more like an attack though. If you can get the pawns going on over here. It feels like a King's Engine attack. So g5 and knight g6. I think knight takes has to be considered, but check, bishop h6. Probably get away with that for the moment. Now there's queen takes g5 anyway. Now that I've unlocked the queen. Is there, I wonder, h5 as well? No, he can take, no. Maybe knight h4 is interesting. For bishop d7, bishop e8, repulse the queen like that. Repel the queen. Yeah, this quote recently on Twitter is quite funny. Well, from Magnus Carlsen, he's throwing in a lot of jokes to use, like about repelling women and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I thought that was amusing. A lot of his interviews recently, he throws in a lot of great stuff, which I've been meaning to, like. I need to keep notes, YouTube videos and stuff. But no, it's all on Twitter. Okay. Okay, so queen e8, queen g6. What do you guys think about the leak controversy? About the leaks video? I didn't see anything myself too controversial, but maybe I haven't watched the video. Maybe just an image on Twitter. I didn't think. Maybe it is. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Any comments on that? That'd be cool. So. I think all the games are going to be draws anyway, whatever happens in the Carlsen-Caruana match. I mean, it's just going to be draws. Then Magnus, my prediction, Magnus will win the tie-break. I think he'll take it to rapid, whereas I think he's one of the strong. He's like really super strong at rapid, and there's more potential for mistakes in rapid chess, like there is in blitz chess. I think we'll get the match decided on that, which the purists might not like, but I mean the way it's going, I mean it's all going to be draws, all 12 games. That's my prediction. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go for g4. This looks like a nice attacking build up here. Does it have any punch to it? Because actually he's holding h3 here. There's no bishop sack. Maybe I need more power, more alignment power here going on. For g takes, I think. G takes, and then there's bang, queen takes g1 is on the cards. Alignment power. Power of alignment. Although you could argue there's a defensive alignment, but as long as the defensive alignment has got nothing to do with g1 here, that's fine. Let the opponent have that defensive alignment. I have this attacking alignment, and there's the stuff which is not covered. g1. It looks pretty dangerous to me. I'm going to be playing h takes g soon. Did I not win any material there? Maybe I didn't. Okay, that's good enough for the moment. The exchange up. Drag this pawn down the board. So rook a8 and a3. Drag my pass pawn down the board. Alright, thanks for the game. Cobra. Hi, Cobra. So, Cobra. Hi there. Let's play knight c6 again. Oh, I didn't mean to pre-move that necessarily. Let's tango this. As in the sensible woman. If you make a mistake in the tango, just tango on. So here, the knight, queen knight's tango, it's sometimes known as. If you do watch Sensible Woman, I recommend that film. There's a fantastic speech in it. One of the best I think I've seen in any film. Really dramatic. Let's see. a6, bishop d7, queen c8. Okay. I'm aiming crudely for queen c8 and bishop takes h3, which I've used thousands of times in bullet chess, and I think is sort of okay even at a longer time control, this position, because there's no fundamentally bad piece. I don't think I've violated the laws of positional play if I just at least punt for bishop takes h3. He could play king h2. I don't mind the exchange of dark square bishops, but I do want to put my rook in safe place after to be protected, because queen e3, mental note, don't leave pieces loose just in case, as they tend to fall off. Okay, let's lock down on the queen side. And we could try a pawn sack. If he doesn't try a pawn sack, you know, I've got the c5 square. I could maneuver a knight to c5 here, which would be fun. Let's do that. I'm sealing up the queen side. So this is kind of positional. There is knight f4, and this knight can go to c5, and my knights are very, very happy here in this position. Again, this G file, this rook could be happy with the G file as well. So there's a few questions there. Oh, that's juicy for knight G3. That's an emergent opportunity. F3, weakening G3. Forget going to C5. Let's go to G3 instead. In fact, bishop takes, check, check, take the queen. So check, check. What stems from an emergent opportunity is sometimes quite good. Hope he's okay. Seems to have disconnected. Hope he's okay. Let's check my connection. Why just drop connection? It seems to be doing something there. Alright, sorry about that, Cobra. If you had a connection issue, I hope your connections will be better soon for other games. Okay, Dr. 4 Can. He is inspiring me already to play the Sicilian Can if he played E4, which he didn't. I'm playing my anti-London system here, I think, which is not to play G6. I'll play like this instead. Trying to tap into B2 as an issue. Now I'm doing this for bishop F5. I think this is reasonable idea given the free tempo potential. Let's do this anyway. It's dual purpose to fianchetto, not just provide support for bishop F5. It's very aggressive. Okay. If I played H5, just to lock things down. This is a real London system with a difference, it seems. Let's try and open up the E file because his king's still in the center. So E5 here. Is it worth it? Maybe I should take first. It does give me that semi-open C file. With that I can play rook C8 with some effect, surely. Anyway, the E file looks pretty bad here, with the king in the center. Oh, this looks very naughty, but nice. This doesn't look like the most solid London system I've seen, to be honest. I might be playing Rook D8 and Queen B4 soon, or Queen B4 and Rook D8. Something's gone wrong with the London system. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's keep the queens on, I believe. For a moment. Actually, there is knight takes h4 here, for example. Oh, that might not be the best. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not that easy, because there's Rook D1. Okay, maybe it's not that easy. It's not that easy. You know what? Maybe he was right the first time. I think he was right the first time. I can do with the queens coming off. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm just thinking knight takes, he plays Rook D1, and I just don't know where the queen's supposed to go. So I'm going back. Let's grovel for the queens coming off. Maybe I can just play knight D4 after. Focus my attention on this pawn here. Yeah. Also, I wanted to shield the pawns. I thought, yeah, these pawns, I just don't want to lose them just like that. Okay, maybe a6. Just be careful about these pawns. Now he's on e8 here. Tactical alerts. Bishop takes. Queen takes if the rook's not there. Well, I believe now e2 is going to be interesting. Or queen takes b3. Is that just greed? Queen takes b3. It is another pawn. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'll play this. I'm not usually collecting pawns generally in the games. But okay, it's looking okay. That's a nasty pen. Maybe this one to avoid bishop c4. Trying to unpin. It's tactic in its own right to unpin sometimes. Tactic in its own right. Aha. Okay. Let's stop bishop f4 and play for bishop d4. Right. Pin on e2 now. Now this looks nice. And knight g3 is almost dangerous. Well, maybe it is picking up. Unless there's anything stronger. I think that looks strong enough to pick up the bishop. I'm not sure I want to draw here too much. I like how it gives me the resign option as well. That's nice. If you misclick, you just resign instead of accepting a draw. That's a nice sense of humour of the site. Yeah. Do you want to like accept as well or just resign? Yeah. By accident. That's just great, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Ze Tavez. I picked up this trendy Magnus Carlsen move, just going back to e7. I noticed it was obscurer than usual, bishop c5 I think, and I don't know, it's taken my fancy ever since. I don't know, I think there's something sophisticated about it, putting a pawn on c3 so a knight can't use c3. There is actually a practical thing to that. If the knight can't use c3, then maybe you could argue that d5 isn't so significant if the knight's not on c3. I think that's the main logic behind the check, and then putting the bishop back on e7. And you might wonder, well, why e7 not c5? I think on c5 it can be a target. I'm going to lose the dark square bishop without a fight here. That's not fair, is it? Oh, this is tricky. I don't like the look of this necessarily. This gives me at least knight g6 to think about on f4. Okay. I wonder if g5 actually for knight g6. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. My d6 is vulnerable, however, as immediately demonstrated. Maybe knight f4 here, or d5. d5? If I take that, there was a check on e5. This looks good. Let's put the sort of unpin. Potentially that's a pin anyway on f7. Sort of, I feel it's almost semi unpinning in advance. Something. King g7 away from the. There's knight h3 here for queen g3. Picks up 2 pawns. Pick up 2 pawns. 3 pawns. That's worth it for 3 pawns. All pawns are going. It's almost worth it. Check. Check has got king h2. It's not quite 3 pawns. I need to factor in bishop f5. There's rook e3. On the other hand, why don't I just, if I unpin here for a moment, actually, then knight h3 would have been a lot more effective because of a check. Check and knight f4 after. I can just unpin here. This has got an interruption tactic. So I want to play knight h3, queen g3, king f1, queen f3. It's always got queen f2 as well. So there's interesting tactics. Okay, I'm going to unpin this knight. Let's calculate this again. Check. Check. There's always queen f2. Does that mean the whole thing's pointless? Now imagine knight's on h5, and we carry that again. There's knight g3 and queen h1 is mating. So I suspect... Let's think about that again. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go with it. Knight h3, queen g3, king f1, queen f3, queen f2, knight g3, king g1, queen h1 is checkmate. So the queen's coming back to f2 to defend. It doesn't matter, I think. There's bishop d5. It's a whole g2, there's bishop d5. Fascinating. Queen f2, there's knight h3 check. Bishop d5 is the pain. Okay, that's checkmate. Thanks for the game, Zeta. Thanks for the game. Okay, Kashi. Watch out for queen f6. Don't do a pre-move here, because there could be queen f6. That could be embarrassing. No, I don't think pre-moves belong too much to 5-minute chess. More like bullet chess, or maybe 5-minute the bullet scrambles at the end. Well, there is check. I'll pick up that loose bishop. You shouldn't have loose pieces in the position if you can help it, because they do tend to fall off the board, as someone once said. John, I think. Knight d3 is threatened. If I did something like a4, it's knight d3. Better get out of that. Can I get my queen back into the game somehow? Maybe b4. Bishop e3. Let's chase this knight. I'll protect this pawn. Right. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take here, or make that more effective. F4 is knight c4 though, it's e3. Alright then, d takes. Straight off the bat. Without using f4. f4 comes with some downsides, the e3 square. If I'm playing knight d4 here, my squares are weakened. You can imagine a queen going on that diagonal later, being quite dangerous. Ah, I think I can take that. On the loose piece. I think there's knight takes here, so think about knight takes. And d6 looks vulnerable. Okay. Okay, I think I can. Maybe I'll just take the queen. This looks like a safe pre-move. Yeah. Right, thanks for the game, Kirshy. Yeah, just think about the loose pieces. It's very important for players to think about loose pieces. Okay. Kingscrusher. I'm an anti-London system. Queen c1. It seems a little bit on the passive side. My bishop's got a free reign without any bishop d3 at the moment. I just want to give the bishop a pigeonhole back, just in case something like knight h4. I can play bishop e7. Okay, this position seems comfortable enough at the moment. Bishop e7 and castle. I'm checking. I haven't got any loose pieces or anything at the moment. I haven't got any blocked in pieces. I'm not saying the French defence is necessarily terrible, because you sort of offer a blocked in piece for other stuff, but it's asking me to resolve the tension here. I'm going to try and do this. It's a bit of pressure on my position. I'm a bit worried about knight b5 now. How do I react to knight b5? I wonder if knight d6 is a concern. Okay, not yet. Maybe e5 was possible. Okay, he's taking out my light square bishop. Okay, I'll accept that. Can I do this? Am I weakening b5 too much? Maybe, actually, I need to cover b5. I would like to push through with e5, if possible. Okay, can I strengthen the centre? Is that the best thing to do? Or not? Maybe. I've got the file pressure. Okay, I'll try this. c5 coming up. Bishop f8. c5 threatens c4, of course. Knight d4, c5, knight 92. Let's think about, okay, what does it actually do? Bishop f8 safeguards my king a little bit. I can do this. If bishop d4, there's c5. Surely. Okay. Try and lock down. I hope that's safe, but there's a rook left. It's a little bit dangerous. Maybe a knight to cover some squares. Like h5, okay. If I get to play rook g6, it looks a little bit safer. Double these rooks. Whoa. This is very violent now. Okay, knight takes g4. Or f takes. Maybe simplest this. I can still play knight e4 later. That's an advantage. If I use this other rook to defend the pawn, and knight e4 after. Also, this diagonal looks sensitive, so I move like queen b7 for d4 check. Or queen c6. Well, there's c4 here tactically. There is rook takes, but king takes seems safe enough. And there is queen d4, but then, okay, I can exchange the queens off. And then knight e4 hits the rook. And then there's knight f2 as well as a possibility. So I think queen d4 hits my queen, bypassing the fork. But I think I just take. Alright, thanks for the game, Kingscrusher. Gabriel Ferrand had okay, let's play bishop g7. So the dreaded Smyslov defense. I think it's something like that. Smyslov defense in Royal Pass. So Vasily Smyslov. It's funny, I'm using one of his pets. I should really cover more of his games. Been neglected actually, relative to other world chess champions on the Kingscrusher channel. I think I should cover him more. I did cover his magnificent win against Demetrius Agnos in the Lloydsbet Masters, where I witnessed he came down with David Bronstein, believe it or not. My friend Paul Georgiou managed to beat David Bronstein. Yeah, they came to the Lloydsbet Masters. It was incredible. 1 year. So I saw him and I thought the final possession intrigued me. I just saw the final possession. Smyslov against Agnos. It was on the demo board. I thought, what on earth happened here? And I just video annotated the game later. It's just interesting just to think, okay, the final position's fun. How did that arrive? Just out of my own curiosity, really. But yeah, he's played some really magnificent games. I've been meaning to sort of get back into him, to look at some of his games. So there's a lot of temptation just to stick with likes of Towel and stuff, and I think that's why neglected. So let's stop Queen B5. This G file looks like a free open road to the king, except there might be G4. Oh my god, knight C5. Alright, right, this is a bit of a pain now, this knight C5 business. What if I played... I have to arrange carefully here. Alright, there might be rook G8 if I treble over here. If I do a trebling job, aligning the pressure, trebling on the G file, plus bishop H4 in the mix. Actually, bishop H4, where did the rook go? You would have had to play G3, bishop G3. There's rook G2. Better there's treble, because then there's bishop H2 check, and then queen G2. Holding this here. Oh, it's got a useful defensive alignment. If we calculate this, G3, bishop G3, rook G2, he can afford that, because now everything's holding G2. So it's a bit of a trap, really. A bit of a trap, I think. On B6, I guess there's knight A6 potentially. How would I do this? Incredible. Can I move this knight somewhere? Maybe it's a G4. Knight F7, H6 to G4 is better than at C6. It's not really doing anything. That's C6. So my queen side's been wrecked. Is it with B5 minority attack of some sort? No, it's not minority, a pawn's taking majority, but okay. Let's get this knight into G4. Pretty solid. Let's just do a waiting move for a moment. Maybe... don't know. Maybe he's giving me a target. I can put a battery on that with queen going to E8 in one move. Then I have to go around the roundabout. Queen E8, battery on B5. The only like weakness in his position at the moment. Right. Okay. Now what? Now what? Centralize the bishop to D6. That's very abstract. Nope. Okay. Probably cues to move fairly quickly. Okay, but he's overloading me. He's on D5 and H5. Still centralize the bishop. I haven't got anything concrete. Or have I? Can I triple on? I'll try triple this way. Alicone's gun. Alicone's gun over here. What's that? Oh, blimey. Rook h6 seems plausible. Okay. Well, yes. Okay, let's just move something. Can I take here? No. Let's just do this for a moment, because I think I'm on b5. I don't want to get too short on time. I think I can take this pawn. This innocent little pawn. Am I going to be punished for doing that? Gain a tempo on the queen and protect my own pawn with b5, which actually means less to worry about, I think. Okay. Alright, face the game, Gabriel. Okay, exciting stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh, nope. Sorry, please no increment. We just can't get through the challenges. Please don't set an increment. Because otherwise it's kind of unfair to others, especially 5-3. It's pretty long for this particular context. Sorry, maybe I should make that clearer. 5-3, yeah, it's because it's quite a few challenges to get through. It's unfair to have an increment game like that. Well, generally, please no increment. Okay, so I'm playing white. Yes. Must play the first move of white. Can't say this. That's an unusual start. Now knight b4, maybe d3. I'll try and control the d4 square as priority because I'm pawn up. So I want to play a bit quietly because of this pawn up business. If I play the move like f4, I might be justifying some sort of pressure on d4 with accelerated development. Now c takes d5 is also tempting here. There's bishop f7 on queen e4, knight g5. Yeah, knight g5 would have forked the queen and king there on queen e4. Bishop takes, knight g5. Okay, he's trying to get rid of my better bishop. I'll reserve it for the moment. I don't want this just locked in bishop here. It's solid, I mean it's solid, but yeah, he's got a certain amount of pressure. Maybe bishop f3 or e4. E4 is a bit of a liability to the d4 being weak, or is it? I think, oh, maybe knight c4 here. And there's knight h4. Okay, I think this bishop's dangerous now. Okay, maybe he was right the first time. Oh, let's just get rid of this bishop. It's pointing at my king. There's things like knight h4 and stuff. I don't like this idea that my king's going to be attacked. It's going to be attacked. It is attacked. Knight takes, queen takes. Can I evict this bishop safely? Bishop g4 might be a move. So let's stop that. It gives me d5 and queen f6, threatening queen h8. d5, cd, ed, bishop d5, queen f6. I can't see what it does after. Why didn't I play queen f6 immediately though? Oh, maybe he had d4. Hold on. If I played queen f6 immediately, he's got d4. Maybe this is the right. He's got bishop f5 here to stop queen f6. Okay. Is that g4? He hasn't got bishop e4 because the knight's carrying e4. g4. Right, so queen f6 here. Threatening queen h8. Thanks to the game, Nikon. I'm having a bit of luck today. Thanks, guys. It made me look so good today. Alright, yeah. Okay. Syrian 77. There's a bit of a template plan here. Just playing f4. Playing for f4 is a bit of a template plan in this kind of Bochnik system. Okay, so queen e7, king h2, and knight g3, f5. Try and squish the bishop. So that protects h3, but I want to play knight g3 if possible. Change of plan. What about knight d5 here? There's sometimes knight e7 check if he's not careful. To fork the queen and king. I think f5 is possible here because of taking and then taking this one. Although I've just landed bishop e5 check as a possibility. That wasn't totally... Okay. So I've got queen takes h5. Okay, if I move the king rather than allow knight g3 check. Oh, he still gets the check in. I see. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, it's clever. Oh, he's going to nick a draw now in this position. Is he? I'll have to sack the exchange if I want to play for a win. No, I didn't see these events, for sure. Can I play bishop takes for a moment? Hang on, there's a check here for rook g1. Hang on, he's always got rook g8. Oh, that doesn't quite... Oh, it would have been so much... No. It's got rook g8. Got to temper this. But there is queen f2 for queen d4. Or queen f2 for... Now that the pawn's blocking his queen. There's queen d4, queen h4. And check. Can I get a rook into e6 potentially, or he just plays rook e8? Okay, is there any way of winning this? He plays rook e8, check, queen g7. Okay, I can protect that. I know how to protect that with the king. Unless he's got f4 for rook g3 and there's bishop e4. Rook e6 is a little bit better now. There's something to do. I mean, I will try it. I'm going to take a pawn if he's going to give me a pawn. Okay. Nothing to attack at the moment. Maybe queen f4 hits d6 though. I'm going to keep all these squares protected. looking very dicey. Queen G3, Queen F1 is looking pretty dicey. Huh. King's cut off. Oh, that's an annoying move. Can I try and get my king out, bridging the gap? He stops it with F4. So, yeah, I should have maybe just the draw earlier. Okay, thanks. Well played. I got lost in the tactics. Okay, I think one more game. Okay, so knight e5 coming up. I can't play rook f3 without d takes. My center seems a bit not so stable at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I should take his blocked in bishop. Okay, I'm eyeing e6. I'm threatening cheapo with knight h6. Although there's knight f5, is it even worth it? It's not worth it. Or is it? I don't know. Knight f5, yeah, okay, wasn't worth it. If I take this, There is knight e3. He's giving me a frontal attack on e4 here. Rook a e1. This e4 pawn seems a bit vulnerable. Although my d4 is going to be vulnerable. There's knight f6 and knight h6 though, if he's not careful. That cheapo, potentially, if he's taking on d4, then knight f6, knight h6. So, when bishop f8 covers h6, if he plays bishop e7, oh. Well, this way, if he takes with a knight, there's almost the possibility of knight f6, knight h6. If he's taking with the knight, there's knight f6. He doesn't take with the knight. Okay. I'm worried about this g2 now. G2 is a bit vulnerable. G2. What do I do about G2? Okay, rook f2. Well, these holds g2 from e3. And on the f5, he plays g6. G6 kind of locks out my queen. Let's imagine rook f2. Okay, I don't have to imagine it. There's rook e2 here. He plays g6 after. I have to get my queen back into the game. Queen e1. There's a 3-2 over here. Is he threatening anything immediately? Bishop g2. Okay. If I played king f2, I block the queen. If I played king f1 instead, queen e4. Queen e1 after that. This might be the best. Because queen e1, there's bishop g2. King f2, my queen's trapped. I think king f1 it is. So queen e1. Right, safeguard. He hasn't got a battery yet on f3. Queen b4 to e7, not e7, d6, then d6 to d8. That's the only active. Well, queen c3 just protects the pawn. Queen b4 to d6 could be a nuisance. Okay, there's knight g2 here offering exchange of queens. This ending is not forcing a win of a pawn that quickly. Would I need to bail out to the ending here? Keep his pawns doubled with knight g2. Although my knight is not the happiest. Okay. I've got my 3-2 over here. Hold on a sec. Do I need to play h4 to fix down his majority of pawns or not? Probably not. Do I? Hang on, g4? No, there's nothing going on there. Right, so b4 then. So I got my pass pawn. Just wait, make sure there's a zugzwang. King c4, king c6, a5. I think I need to run him out of moves in advance. No, c5. No, let's play c5. I can't be in Zog's here myself, can I? No, I don't think so. I've got to avoid stalemating him. So I just try and win all his pawns. I'll go for this. I'll go for this. I'm banking on this. Keep the opposition. Alright. Thanks. Alright. Okay, I hope the World Championship game is going to be fun. Okay, thanks. Let's have fun today watching the World Championship soon. See you on Sunday, for those that want to catch me again on Sunday. Okay, see you soon. Thanks so much.